Yes. However, again, when we're starting off, at the very least, when we're starting off, all right, this is new territory for a lot of people. You've got to get comfortable with this. And you got to get comfortable with the fact that, yes, they're going to be at a distance from you, and that can be hard to deal with over time. So
This nigga cuz
this is
broke the
this is a
remote because we was
different
talking about
playing
long
field to
distance
where, yes,
relationship.
you may have to up the communication
The
initially
fuck?
to get to that place where you feel good about this relationship. You're gonna have to be honest about whatever it is you need. So, for example, if you're a person who needs good morning text, so to speak, and that's important to you, or
Alright, cuz be honest, are you a person that need good morning text or you feel like that's too soft?
I ain't too soft.
Like I go front like I like look, right? Check it. I've said that too, like, yo, bro, every dude, man, if you've been in more than one relationship, you have had this experience that I'm about to say, guaranteed. If you even think you've been in love, if you at any whatever age you think you've been in love, you've had this experience, right? We don't talk about it, but instinctively we all kind of know how the word work. Even if your girl act like she don't have the slightest clue. Oh, because I press time out, right? Even if your girl feel like,
Pause.
oh, all right. Even if your girl feel like
Nah.
it's on you, right? All right. Even if I probably been had it, my bad. Even if your girl, even if your girl operate like she don't got the slightest clue this is true, you kind of understand how dangerous the word is for women, right? And like how she can't beat up guys, like as a like right, and you be like, so a lot of times as a dude, you in love with your lady, you worrying about her safety too. Worrying about your girl's safety, that's a part of the deal, bro. You love your lady, bro. Like worrying about her safety is like, man, like that's paramount. Now it's a thing sometimes where females are think if you worried about their safety, you trying to investigate. And it's not that she doing something that got her thinking that way. It's just that it's an algorithm that tell her like maybe like, yo, you nigga don't need to be, nigga don't even be worried about what you doing and this and this, and it's just she might not even been raising that or even understand that thing because women ain't like that's just not even a thing. Like y'all hold on, man. Like my dude might get kidnapped and somebody might take his body. That like she really kind of ain't, you know, that ain't her bag. Like, she hoping that's not the case. You gotta prove that to her. That's what you gotta prove to her at the end. You gotta prove that to her at the end. Like, like yo, I ain't know he was gonna let this dude take him till the dude took him. Like, you see what I'm saying? So that can happen. And when that can happen, your lady might feel like you like investigating her to the core. In a long distance relationship, that's gonna come. But even when y'all together up close and personal, you gotta kind of explain that kind of stuff too. Like, but I don't know, it'd be like sometimes we'd be like, motherfucker be afraid to admit certain things or say certain things, or maybe can't communicate it or articulate it. Whatever it is, though, it just be happening. You see what I'm saying? And it's something that we don't really, look at, but it's something that's actually happening.
hearing from them in the morning and before going to sleep.
So
You
yeah,
need to
I want my
express
good
that
morning
because
text
many
because that
times
let me know you
what
are.
creates
Everything
a
good
lot
through
of
the night.
tension in these relationships is
Every morning.
these unspoken expectations. So one person is hoping that, well, of course you should be calling me in the morning and at night because we're long distance. Why wouldn't you want to since we can't see each other? And the other person's thinking, yo, we spoke this morning. That's good enough. or we spoke yesterday. Like, they're not seeing it the same way. Not because
Not
they
seeing
may
it the
not
same way.
be invested in you, not because they may not be as serious about
Shit.
you, simply because their level of need for communication is different than yours. They also may have a lot more going on, which then again throws off how much they're focusing on the need to communicate. So these things need to be laid out from the jump. Both sides need to be honest, not just about what you need, but what you are prepared and willing to give. So again, if that individual is saying, listen, I need FaceTimes daily, okay, because we're at a distance, and you're like, well, listen, I don't
Is
like
that something
being
that you
on the
ask for?
phone.
You ask like, yo, I need FaceTime daily. Did you get FaceTime daily?
Yeah.
All right. So that wasn't one of the deal breakers. He opening up and he said I be asking him about shit. Probably because nigga be telling me. If I was a nigga, I'd tell me too, man. I'm a good person to tell shit to. Because at least I tell you all my shit and keep it real. So if I'm judging a nigga, you know, you kind of know my shit. But that's respectable. And some motherfuckers, you got dudes that'll be online that might never admit something like that neither. Like, because they don't want to seem like they sweating they bitch. Or like they on her body. Like, nah, it's my bitch, nigga. I like her enough
I'm not sure if I can do that. Be honest. If that's how you really feel, be honest. Because it's better for you guys to make sure you're on the same page and get things right, rather than to act like you can do whatever they need and be the person that they're looking for.
I don't think that matters, because all the people that don't put their relationship online, it don't work. Most of the time, people don't know how to express themselves. When you learn how to express yourself, you're not making that decision. You understand how important it is to express yourself. Like, when you know how to express yourself, nobody can stop you. Like, bro, like, that's why it's so hard to get me to lie, all type of shit, bro. I'm not with it, bro. Like, I'm not with it. I will never like, bro, if you introduce me to your girl and I know your girl, you bringing her around my girl, we double dating, we doing cool shit.
I'm a firm believer in creating structure in
my nigga, you better not never ask me to lie like and say we was together or nothing. Nigga, just don't let me know you doing other shit outside your girl. Cause I don't understand. It's hard to make me lie. I'm just not with that shit.
Create structure. I mean, creating structure again with, as we mentioned in key number one, having an understanding of communication, how much is needed, and maybe there is a set structure as far as when is our time to talk. So I have some friends who they had a long distance relationship, and the guy was a very busy guy. And initially, it was a lot of conflict because he was getting caught up in work. She wanted her time. And again, they had no structure. So he was kind of freestyling it the whole time. But that would leave too much room for disappointment. Now, they sat down and they discussed it. Okay, well, here's what we're going to do. These are my work hours. These are the hours that I'm dedicating to
Is that how you trying to operate it? Like, yo, these the hours I got for you? Like, you on, like,
nah.
So, nah? Is that too structured for you? Would you feel like you'll break it?
Nah, I talk whenever. I drive trucks.
Okay, you drive trucks though, but just to set structure. So, listen, like, just to set structure. Sometimes you gotta train people to set structure, bro. It might be uncomfortable. You know how, like, yeah, some jobs you probably could do it as you want to do it, but you still got to be on the schedule. Because nigga don't want you to be just out of pocket sometimes. You understand what I'm saying? So we got to set structure just to set structure. Like, I'm not going to never talk to you outside of these times, even if I got the time to talk to you, just so we could be able to set a structure in it. Because there's a lot of times people don't got structure, bro. You see what I'm saying? Like, motherfuckers ain't grow up with that. Like, because now it's a certain time that got to be dedicated. So on the time you supposed to be talking to her, you never outside of that either. So it also give you an opportunity to show, like, dedication. Because like, yo, so a lot of shit gets said about what we do and what we don't do. But it's shit that as humans, like, I know people like, nah, because, you know, I'm like this. Bro, I don't give a fuck what niggas say they like. As humans, bro, we got fucking wild evidence throughout full evolution, bro. There's full evolution of how humans is and how they work better. The things that motivate them. What makes them rise above. If you're not giving that to niggas, they're not going to do it. That's it. There's no two ways about it. You have to find ways to prove things to humans. They're not just coming in with it. Nobody is coming into their relationship in the beginning and just trusting their partner. There's not going to be a man running around that is not going to experience jealousy. You're not capable of being in a relationship if you not, like, it's not something that did. Like, you're not really in a relationship. Like, you see what I'm saying? Now, it depends. Like, it could be like, because these are the things you're supposed to have. So that's why, like, sometimes with Cuz, I'm like, okay, Cuz, if Cuz not serial killing, he used to serial kill, he might serial kill in the future, but I think through his connection with me, he'll stop. Cause I be on him. I'm like it's like him coming to talk to a fed that's on his body. Like, come on, my nigga, get it right. It's like how, like, the staff used to talk to me when I was in juvenile detention, right? But if you can't get jealous, you probably, like, a serial killer don't care nothing that's going on at his house with his wife. Bitch, I'm off driving my trucks and going to killing spree across America. You think I care who creeping in the house and knocking you down? I really don't even want you like that. I just got you so I look normal. Like, I'm not sure if I really like these kids and I like that. Like, y'all my family, y'all make me look normal. But I'm out here full Ted Bundy edition, really. He don't got that in him. The only way he could get jealous is for the play. So he could get into his drink. He got to be out already think about smoking a chick. And then she look at somebody else and he like, yeah, I'm going to kill her now. Like, you see what I'm saying? Like, yeah, I got reason now. He was gonna smoke out anyway. So it's certain things that humans, we all have and we equipped with. And if you know those things about yourself, now you know those things about your partner. And that go back to what my definition of love is, the highest level of understanding. Oh, we about to be able to, I think at that level you might could be able to get through a long distance relationship. That's a fact. But outside of that, it's going to be kind of like, so basically it's the same thing that I tell people you got to be able to do in a real relationship in order to make a long distance relationship. The inevitable shit that's going to take place, you kind of can't even complain about it. Like you gotta can't wait for that to happen. Like, you gotta can't wait for it to happen. Cause now you gotta, from this angle, you gotta prove to her the dedication. You gotta prove to her how much you rocking with her by letting her possibly get away with some wows that never would have happened before because you just looking for something different. I'm way better than homie at talking about this anyway.
A day where it's just him and her getting to talk, FaceTime, whatever.
See, he be thinking about stuff.
And on certain days might be where, okay, he's completely unavailable because of, work, but they'll still text. So they had structure. That allowed her and his needs to be met on both sides, whether it be the emotional needs of the relationship, the personal needs when it comes to work and things of that nature. There was structure and there was an understanding. So now, if it's 5 o'clock on Monday, and I know that's a time where you're dedicated to your work, even though I want to hear.
I don't know what you do at your job, but what I'm saying is, do you feel like when you talking to your lady and you in your truck that keep you from messing with those lot girls they be talking about? They call them lot lizards, but I don't want to be disrespectful because I don't really know them. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if they lizards. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna say that. So does that keep you like?
Nah.
What you mean? Nah.
I'm not interested in no lot lizard.
Oh, they ain't got no cute lotties?
That's just not my interest.
Okay, but they got some cute ones.
I ain't seen none.
You ain't seen no smoking lot lizzies? Nah. Alright, respectfully.
Hear from you, I'm not going to get mad at you because I'm not hearing from you right now because I already understand how we're doing things. The structure clears up confusion. The structure removes that unnecessary disappointment. And it helps people now say to themselves, okay, since I know not to expect to hear from them between this time and this time, let me use that time I have for something else I could be doing.
And also, what she probably not going to add on, that also train a person because, so all those natural things, you ever notice this, right? Remember I was just saying, like, even if a motherfucker is be aware of like, that it might be, even no matter what you think, it might be impossible for your girl to really be cheating on you for real, right? Because you're aware of everything. That thought can still creep in. Now, the more practice you got in suppressing those thoughts, now it's the less arguments. Now it's the less beef because the understanding got to grow, right? When you set the structure, that automatically trains a person to manage their temperament because it's going to happen no matter what. So it's going to be time like, yo, we only talking during this time and we not switching it up, right? Like, even if I got the time, you might not tell her that, but you flexing it like, these is the times I'm available. Sometime in the morning, time at night, right? And so now during those, like, empty times, it's still there. But you can't make no accusation or nothing that I'm doing because I already told you we never speaking during these times. So it ain't like you going to call me at 4 one day and I don't pick up and you like, but I spoke to you at 4 on Tuesday. Do you understand what I'm saying? Now that's some shit a motherfucker not even going to think about when going into it. And this would make some shit so hard to like deal with in a long distance relationship, cause the thing that can erase that shit for you, like, you know what, I ain't even gotta think, cause I kinda know what the motherfucker was doing during these times. Motherfucker be surprised how having a job been saving you and your girl would have been broke up. Hey, bro, if bro, the moment you got free time, nigga, she gonna start beefing. She would have started beefing the moment you got free time, bro. She just know where the fuck you at, and she can't wait to get ready to accuse you of fucking one bitch up in there anyway. Sharing the sandwich with that bitch. How you gonna just jump from, because every day you see her bring a sandwich, you start thinking about every day her bringing a sandwich, how much a nigga likes sandwiches, and you like, what bitch just gonna bring a sandwich to work every day? Some nigga girls is crazy. Like what bitch bring a sandwich to work every day? If you gotta be involved, right? That can happen. So long distance, oh man, mine's could. And that's what you were telling me. You was like, yo, it was an hour. But the time changed when you go over into the state or some shit. Nigga, like, yes, when a nigga can't see it and fully I ain't next to you, a nigga start to forget that they got like mountain time and eastern time and Pacific time. Like girl, it was 3 o'clock in the morning, you was calling me. I was asleep. What, nigga? It was 11. Like, you know I'm in Cali, you in New York. What? Who? Cali? No, I'm in. You know, like, come on, it could go there. You gotta be on top of your shit with some long distance shit.
Let me go work on something.
I
Let
love
me
you,
go, enjoy my life in other ways. That structure is extremely helpful. So create structured relationships, as well as structure as far as when
I
we
think
will
the right
see
woman could
each
just
other
steal a
in
motherfucker.
person.
I think
So if we
both
know,
ways, I think the
okay,
right person could just
going
do it.
3 months without seeing each other is too long. We've agreed upon this up front. Then let's agree, all right, every 3 months or every 2 months, whatever the case may be, one of the other flies to see the other person, if that's feasible, okay? And we also can agree up front if it's going to be, I'll come to you the first 3 times, you come to me. Anything that you can basically have set out up front is going to eliminate trouble later. So if we can come to an agreed structure, and that also helps because now, a lot of times people are getting antsy and it's starting to really get to them that they can't see their partner and physically touch them. However, when you already know that the plan is every month or every 2 months, whatever the case is, that we're gonna actually physically see each other, that helps keep you at bay. That helps calm your nerves. It allows you to push through those moments a lot easier because you know the payoff is coming. When you don't know that payoff is coming, it's easy to get antsy, to lose sight of things, and to get yourself into some trouble. That is it happens a lot. It happens a lot in these situations. Not with everybody. I don't want anyone who's in one to think your partner's doing anything crazy, but it does happen. So that's why I think it's very, very wise to have that structure and agreed upon time frames of when we can see each other physically to make things better.
That outrageous.
The number 3 key to making a long distance relationship work is be spontaneous. So we just talked about structure.
Hold on, wait. Before he go to this, I don't even want to know because I couldn't even. I can't think of ways now that I finally thought of it. Like ways I guess you can be spontaneous in a long distance relationship. All right, well, cuz tell me on different spontaneous things. Buster, society is training us into the wrong direction. You mean with like long distance relationship? Cause would be, like if you was here right now, I probably have to keep cuz off you. Cause I felt like cuz was getting mad at me for saying stuff about long distance relationship a little bit. Like he's like, that's what I like. I'm like, oh, this nigga going, oh, I got purple socks right now. When he went, oh, I got pink socks too. I said, you know what, you gotta let it go crazy sometimes. So you don't mean by like society is training us into long distance relationships, right? Now, don't take that, cuz. All right, cuz tell us what is spontaneous. So how does one be spontaneous in a long distance relationship?
Still the same as here.
How?
Send shit through DoorDash, motherfucker.
DoorDash, bro. Bro. You remember what I said with the DoorDash, right? If I DoorDash a bitch something, I'm in a long distance relationship, I need access. I need access to Ring cameras in every room in your crib. That's not your kid room, if you got a kid. Get them a separate bathroom too, cause I want Ring from your bathroom. Cause what I can normally do, I walk in the bathroom while you in there busting the deuce, girl. So, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, we ain't gotta play around like that. So if I DoorDash a female something, we gotta be at that level. Alright, bro, money is like the most important thing to bitches. So ain't no way you about to, bitch, I need super, I'm talking about if I give you $5, I need some kind of access. That shit's too important, man. That shit too important. So, hey, man, I gotta get that accessibility. Like, I need to see the Ring cameras, set these Ring cameras up. But even if she say, hey, hey, man, like, you can set them up. Like, if you buy them, you'll buy them? Like, say you did ask a chick, like, yo, bro, I want that. Because, man, listen, that's what she secretly want. That's why you gotta have to keep arguing. Man, because, I'm gonna tell you, because you, on a handsome level, you ain't like me, you know what I'm saying? But you alright, because your chick might think, nigga, you don't even say you more handsome with confidence, nigga. Right? Come on, my nigga. Like, your chick might think you could be up to something, right? Let me tell you something. Me knowing you, I love you. I'm gonna tell you the truth. I wouldn't say you would be the sharpest knife in the drawer at hiding some shit like that. Like, I feel like you could fuck around, give off the vibes, like you aloof and you kind of don't care, and shit like that'll make a chick feel like you might got something extra on the side as well.
But I don't.
It don't matter that you don't, bro. You know how many... Bro, you gonna tell me as a human that you never reacted to some shit you was just feeling, even though it might not have been true? Ain't nobody perfect like that, bro, as a human, bro. Like, you just beat natural anxiety, bro? Like, how you did that, cuz? Come on. Like, remember when I was saying earlier, like, yo, if you a dude and you love your girl, one thing, females might not even see it the same way, but one of the reasons why we in a long distance relationship that I need you to hit me every morning is because I'm worrying about my girl, nigga. Like, chicks be thinking they invincible. Man, the average dude could take you and just do, man, you can't beat the average dude. Like, it's weirdos out here. We know. We men. We understand, bro. It's creatures out here, girl. Like, I want to know you alive and well in the morning. That's a natural anxiety. Like, that, some things you just not gonna beat. Like, and she ain't gonna beat it neither. But you beat that girl or not? Ain't nothing wrong with that. Like I said, every dude gonna feel some kind of jealousy. Cause that's what's natural. I go with natural stuff. Like, I go with stuff that humans been doing for hundreds of thousands of years. I ain't going along with what might be new, what motherfuckers might say on the internet, nigga. Like, I've been watching motherfuckers. Yo, you know how many dudes is in jail for smoking something? I'm talking about the toughest dudes you know. You know how many dudes is in jail for smoking something over there? I ain't trying to hear nothing about how dudes don't be in their feelings and over there, like, all that, man. Like, what? Man, the male rate for packing it in, like, yourself type vibes, the male rate for doing that is higher than female. Man, chicks out here be breaking dudes. Man, most of them experience some broken heart, man. Like, that's how deep it really is. I don't even want to be in a relationship where I gotta pretend that that's not a real thing, bro. Like, yes, like, yeah, like, look, like, girl, do I gotta tell you? So the moment we on the phone together, and I hear another dude voice, I'm on one. So you could just, if you at Walmart and I hear dude voice, and you think I might have heard it because he's just a little bit too close to the phone, clarify that for me. Because I'm thinking about it in my head. Don't let me kind of semi-hear that. Don't let that have been that cousin Leon you was talking about. Like, don't let the voice seem similar. Like, you see what I'm saying? Like, I don't like kind of ducking and dismissing those kind of feelings. What you say, women need action?
Don't ever be spontaneous.
It's in their DNA. Yeah, that's why they say